spawning in the bottom right here in the teal. His name for Storm Gaming. It's special. His opponent in the upper left in the blue. He is for Dragon Phoenix Gaming, looking absolutely terrifying. It's Hero. And folks, for those of you joining me, I would like to really encourage you. They're not on my YouTube just yet. They'll be probably going out next week. Mainly only because I have to go and I need to spread content out a little bit because my partner's in town this weekend, so I'm not doing EPT. I might do EPT and A next week, but my partner's in town, certainly not doing EPT Korea. And then King of Battles is the following week, and I'm definitely not doing EPT Korea that night. Probably not EPT and A the following day because... well, the semis and the finals are on Sunday, and I will probably be dead. I'll be catching up on work. But anyways, we're going to see, well, not a lot of anything right now. You're not going to see anything. It's a minute and a half in. Don't ask me to talk about the game, folks. Not yet. Yeah, Nidus, why is OnlyFans not in my profile? Well, because I don't have only one fan. I have multiple fans. I have you in my chat right now. And if I had only a fan... well, then I would only have one follower, and that would be very sad. Instead, we are 23 followers short of 1,500, which seems like a auspicious number. In fact, when I pull things up on my phone, it says I got 1.5K followers, which is kind of cool. Makes me feel, I don't know, official or something. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the desk that I got, but it is certainly not a cheap little thing to build stuff on. You couldn't just go to, I guess Harbor Freight's always going to be cheaper than Home Depot. So, I don't know. Go into the woods, find someone that is just has chucked a piece of plywood on over. Is actually, look at this, Specialty's gotten 2 Reapers. Is that 3 Reapers? No, 2 Reapers and a Hellion. He's going to try to find some value here. A probe will go down, but a Reaper trades its life for 2 probes. If you're going to find its way into the main base, maybe there's a little bit more damage potential here because, well, the Stalkers, they have to run away, and Special tries to all in for it, but no, the Reaper dies. He gets 2 probes for his trouble, and the Hellion dives on in. It's going to take 3 shots to kill anything, but it's already gotten 2 of them on that probe, so Worker will go down. Hellion in the main base, getting a damn fine scout. Says, okay, there's a Twilight. Does not see the Chrono, but that's fine. That's okay. All right, folks, I tried to open the casino, but it's not letting me. If any mods are willing to do that. Oh, that's because we already have one up. There we go. We're good. We're all good. I didn't realize I did it. It's okay. Sometimes streamer is dumb. You know, but folks, seriously, if you didn't see the series that I was able to cast on EPT Korea, and again, they will be coming out on YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube, they're already out. Oh, Widowmine Drop's gonna find its way under the natural here. Medevac goes down, but all the Widowmines get their burrows on off. Downtown shot, knocking down a Stalker. A couple workers will go down. One Widowmine tries to escape. It says, run, 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 run away. But good splits actually here. Small things coming on in from Hero. But notice the majority of his Stalker clump, they targeted the Widowmine, the Widowmine that had already shot. It had a lot of HP down, but the one Stalker, the one leading, that one targeted or was targeted on the Widowmine that only required 1 shot to kill. So small thing, a little bit of micro there, but still pretty damn impressive there from Hero. That's not the easiest thing to do when you're managing everything else. Where do we go from here? Quick Charge, Quick Storm. That is going to be the name of Hero's game. And wait, no. Oh, Folks, I've been talking to Chad too much. I haven't paid attention to this game as much as I should have. Battlecruiser just about done. Hero's actually only on 2 bases. He gets his charge ready, additional gates, and a Templar Archives. He's going to look to bust the Terran as the Terran is going into, well, doesn't look like it's going to be mech, but going into Battlecruiser play. The first Battlecruiser is out, teleported behind. And do we have Stalkers here? Where are the Stalkers of Hero? Please, give me the Stalkers of Hero. They're not there just yet. So Battlecruiser is going to run on into the main base. It's going to be able to find some value. 3-4 workers will go down. Now we got to remember, by the way, is this High Templar should not be here. That's going to be a target. Don't lose the Battlecruiser, or don't lose the High Templar. There we go. So we'll be fine. Stalkers are actually fairly good against Battlecruiser play because they do bonus damage to armor. They can blink away from things like Yamato, things like the actual shot. So Hero is going to be pretty okay with this. Losing 6 workers already is not what you want. But this is a 2-base Protoss. He's going to scout the all-in coming on in behind this because, yeah, a couple SCVs are going to get pulled here just for repairs this time. And, well, this is a weird game, folks. Really and truly, this is a weird game. We're not going to have Storm as a hold. That's just not going to be there. Hero, the minute he realized what this game was, he canceled it. But Special has this Battlecruiser just kind of hiding behind the main base. In fact, he's just going to give up on this. He says, yeah, there's a 3rd base here, or there is actually no 3rd base here. Thank you for opening the casino, Mr. Fushers. But now Hero going on the all-in on the other side of the map, and he's caught this army wanting. It's going to go on in from both sides. The tanks are unsieged. Oh, no, Special. This is not what you wanted here in this game number 1. You do not want to lose these tanks, not want to lose these Marines. And sure, there's a Battlecruiser in the natural. The second one showing on up. I think the first one maybe teleported on home. I don't see it in the mineral line. We're going to have to take a look in a second. But this army falling is a problem. Stalkers are now going to get recalled for warping on in. Hero needs to make sure he doesn't lose too much more, but we have Archons, we have Zealots in the main base. More and more tanks are going on down. The one Battlecruiser defensively teleports on home, and there's really actually not a lot that deals with this. Archons are good, but they actually don't kill Battlecruisers super quickly, well, simply because they don't do bonus damage to armor. But a bunch of SCVs get pulled into that, and looks like this is actually going to eventually get cleaned up, but not before 19 workers go down. This Battlecruiser, 1, 2, 3 Stalker shots. No, Hero missed micros a little bit. It will stay alive, but if you blink on the high ground, maybe Hero, maybe you can make something happen here running into it, but he's going to get out of range in time. He's going to get out of range in time. So for now, Yamatoing the Stalker as well, knowing that blink is on cooldown. So what do we have here? It's a 2-base Protoss versus a 2-base Terran. Special on 44 workers, Hero on 37. Battlecruisers are still alive. 1 aggressively, 1 defensively. Archon drops on the way. This is looking pretty good here for Special, not going to lie. Getting that damage potential, and I'm sorry, 33 Battlecruisers are on the map right now. That actually does require a large amount of Stalkers. Generally, Stalkers are pretty good against Battlecruisers because you'll kill 1 or 2. When you don't have that, that's a little bit more problematic here. To Hero, does he have the blink? He does not. It's on cooldown. So Battlecruisers will find value, but now the Stalkers blink on under them. 1 shot, 2 shot. Battlecruiser falling. First one dies. Only 2 workers and a Stalker in the exchange. Hero's going to be pretty happy about that one. Remember, this Battlecruiser, it's rather low. In fact, do we have any Stalkers in the main base? We do not, but there's a shield battery. So that should keep these probes alive for long enough for Stalkers to rotate on over. Stalkers looking for this one as well. And man, I said it was looking good for Special, but if he loses all 3 Battlecruisers, that's a bit of a problem. Heidelfer, he's not banned, but they're also not accepting it. So from what I've heard is they're not... he's banned, but he's not banned, right? He hasn't been officially exiled from Korea or something. But because he was abusing the tourist visa, he's pretty much not going to get another tourist visa. He's appealing that decision. But it looks like in the future, I mean, he's going to be playing out of Mexico unless Korea changes their mind, because they kind of cracked down on that for a lot of people, apparently. It was not just Special, although it is unfortunate for Special here. All right, but now Zealot's going to run on in. They're going through a choke, which is kind of a scary thing, and Battlecruisers are here fully saturated, fully health, or fully healed and defensive. So Special has his 3rd base. Hero is going to try to break through this. I don't really see him doing so. Where's the Warp Prism? Did he lose that? Where is this? Okay, there's the Warp Prism. Warping more stuff on in here. 1, there we go. Actually, the tanks are dead. Battlecruisers falling somewhat low here. Hero's going to rotate his way on over to the 3rd base. 1 Yamato, 2 Yamatos do go down. And Hero does force the 3rd base to lift on up. I don't think the Stalkers have... Well, no, they should make this burn, actually. I don't know that they kill it necessarily. But as more Stalkers run on in, 1 shot. You need 2 more volleys here. And the 3rd base goes down. Okay, SCV's not going to be there in time to repair, so now it's a 2-base Terran versus a 2-base Protoss. Hero down half the workers. Well, he's only down 30. Well, he's now down half the workers almost. But more Zealots warp on in. Hero saying, I don't need a third. I'm just going to all in you here. I'm going to take advantage of what you have. Now Zealots looking to run on in. Past the bunker. Stalkers blink on in. 1 tank goes down. 2 tanks go down, but the tank of the high ground is the big problem. Yamato is also a problem here. This is not working out for Hero. He's now down half the army supply as well as half the income. And, folks, I do believe Special may be taking game number 1 in this series. Weird game. Weird game. Hey, he's a lane 89. Thanks so much for the follow. Yeah, so Heidelfer, it wasn't a temporary non-working visa. It was a tourist visa that Special would go on. And this was actually fairly common for people to go into Korea. You'd do something called that was called visa hopping, where you would go in and you would get a 3-month tourist visa. Then you would go somewhere else. And then you would say, yeah, I would like to be a tourist. Here's the battlecruiser blink, or yeah, one of them will go down. Show back up in the main base as more stalkers have to arrive. I don't really know how Hero finds his way out of this. I mean, I respect the comeback power of the Smiling Assassin. I truly do. But I don't really know how you're going to do it this game. Yeah, so he would go. He'd be there for 3 months. He would go to Japan or something like that. I think it was generally to Japan. Say, yes, I was a tourist in Japan. Now I'm going back to be a tourist in Korea. And he would, go to Japan for like a day or two on a tourist visa there. And then he was reset his timer effectively. And this has always been kind of in the legal gray area, and they started really cracking down on it because of COVID. And now that he's that black stain on his record, it's going to be damn hard for him to get a visa again. I know recently he tried to go back in, and he was denied. But of course, as dire as this does seem for Hero, and folks, this is this is rather dire. Special's only on 2 command centers. Well, now he's got his 3rd again. So we're going to have 3rd bases roughly at similar timings, but Hero's down literally 30 workers as DT flies on in. Actually, wait a minute. We don't... Okay, there's the scan. Scans getting dropped everywhere. But DT in the main base. Now, that should be the last of... Yes, there are no more scans anymore, so DT's starting to find value. He's going to have to kill 22 workers for it to be for it to make a difference, and missile turret pops on out, so that's not going to happen, but it's a start of something. It's a start. 9 workers go down. Hero has his 3rd base up and running. Now he's going to be able to main art a ton of probes on over to it, and we got to remember, main base for both sides are pretty heavily mined out. A little bit more for Special because he's been kind of mule hammering it, and actually, his natural is very mined out because of the mule hammer. But both of these players will be effectively able to mine efficiently out of 3 bases. It's just going to be the triple mule that's going to be the difference for Special in this game. But the question I ask myself is, well, how in the hell does Hero beat this army? It is so much more expensive than what Hero has. I mean, it's up in army supply, but more importantly, it's a BC tank Widow Mine. I said this was not going to be mech, but Special at some point leaned into it anyways. He said, yeah, I am actually going to go mech. And it looks like Hero saying, well, best way to beat mech is to get aggressive into it, which fair, sure, maybe. Oh no, that's so many. Oh man, half the Dark Templar do go down. You're stuck playing a random spot. I mean, you just don't break this tank. You just don't break this tank line. Hero, your play right now, as Hellions look to go on in, it's going to be a recall force. 6 workers will go down. Hero's play, if he has one, is to turtle it out for a while. Build himself up to 7-8 bases, get a worker count, chrono out probes 3 at a time, take a 4th base, take a 5th, up his tech. He's not breaking this Terran. He's really, truly, I don't know what he can do to break this Terran. I think the answer is nothing. And now the battlecruisers are on the other side of the map. Once again, looks like Hero wanted to take maybe a base on the bottom side. That is going to be verboten. It's not allowed. And the battlecruisers teleport to the main base. Stalkers going elsewhere, but they can only go so many places. They're maneuverable, sure, but only so maneuverable. So we're going to see the Templar archives go down. 3 gateways get depowered. Or PCs find their way into a corner. They're pretty happy to live in a corner. It forces so much of Hero's army to sit in the main base. It gives so much room for Special on the map, as we're going to see more Hellions flying out. Blue Flame on the way, all of these fun things. And Hero just GG's out. He says, no, there's no way. No way I'm coming back into this game. So that means Special is up 1-0. Thank you for the follows, Golden Boy and Gore. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Glad you're here. The almost caster Civil War because we were not. It's the players that were just not quite good enough to get drafted. The casters just not quite good enough to get invited. So it's the caster Civil War of the almosts. Probably gonna go with Mulford and Sons, Gnoy. Maybe F2 is a bad hobbit. Fellowship of the Bling because we're gonna 4-0 this thing is what? What was that special? I'm sorry, I'm talking to chat too much. Special decided to take his natural to the third in a sneaky way to avoid probe delay, I guess, or maybe convince Hero that he was doing something somewhere else, or that this was going to be a one-base build, and then Hero just scouts the spot anyways because you're looking for the Macarax, and he says, oh, the special cancels it. Ponders SC2, yes. I am Frodo Baggins, you caught me. Elijah Wood casts StarCraft. Sorry, I cast StarCraft in my spare time, but I don't let my publicity team know. So, we get the more intimate community. Is the roster out? No. So, 4 players will qualify through the first qualifier, and 4 players will qualify through the second qualifier. Steadfast Knight will pick the teams live on Saturday, and then we're gonna figure out who goes where, and it's gonna be a good time. Right now, so Special finds its way onto the main base here. Probe goes down. I mean, that's roughly fine. It's only gonna be 1 worker, and Adept's gonna be able to chase the Reaper out after that. But look at this. Hero is going for a Stargate play game 2, and this is not surprising in and of itself. Something Hero has been doing is something that is decent on this map. Wait, was there oh, okay, scouting probe returning home. That's what died. All right, ooh, Reaper's gonna get a 3rd probe here. Now, oh, great grenade, actually. Hero not responding to this as he should, so a 3rd worker goes down. But it's also because Hero is paying attention on the other side of the map. He's gonna deny mining out of this mineral line for a little bit longer. You need more than 3 Marines to deal with 2 Adepts. You need to go up to 5 or 6. And that does mean here that he, well, ooh, he's gonna jump on top of the Marine here, but doesn't get the shot off because he got the internal cooldown actually meant that the shots on the command center actually killed this Adept. So, Hero kind of got unlucky there, actually. It's rather sad, but now this Reaper should eventually go down. Grenade, note. Special is school. Hero is known for his micro, right? Hero is absolutely known for his micro, for his ability to multitask, and Special's kind of schooling him. That's another probe going down. This is 4 probes going down in this game from 1 Reaper. That doesn't happen. That should not happen, but it did in this game here. Is now Hellian's going to dive on it. It's only a single one, and notice it's delaying. It says, I know the timing. I know you're going to eventually run across the map, so I'm going to wait. I'm going to get that full move on in. Now, of course, you need 3 shots, so he's going to look to target things down. Phoenix run on home, and that should be the end of that. It's going to get lifted up. Of course, bonus damage to light units means that these Phoenix will kill that off, but that means less pressure at the front. It's only 3 Adepts here, and Special's going to get a lock on onto 1 immediately, which, again, is not what you want here, but okay. No scan gets dropped. Adepts stay alive. Now 3 Adepts in the main base. This is a bit of a problem, but 1 goes down immediately. Again, we're seeing this is a game of almost. This is a series of almost from Hero here. He's almost doing good things. He's almost finding value, but in the end, he's not getting nearly as much as he would like, or put it a better way, Special is butting himself up like a glove, but now 5 workers do go down. He can't really stop the Phoenix play. That is that. Hey, Golden Boy. I am glad you enjoyed the stuff I'm putting up on YouTube. I do have to apologize. I'll be slowing down to a video every other day, pretty much right now, because I'm gonna have a lot less time in the near future to produce content, so I gotta stack it up a little bit. Just anyway, fair warning. I don't think the videos that are going out right now are going to say that. They're still going to say every day, but the change is going to be made soon enough. So again, I do apologize, but for now, the Phoenix, they find a little bit more value. Special, of course, leaning on into a 7-minute 30 time. You've seen this before, folks. Although here's the big deal. It's a 4th and a 5th barracks going down before the 3rd base. Oh, good Widowmine shot. Phoenix goes down. This is 5 racks play. Hero is he's about to get all into by Special. And if Hero has one problem, if Hero has one big downside, he can be too greedy. Hello there, Mr. Retrofit. And Galgatine, have you truly never said something in my channel after all we did for you for the CEA? Unacceptable. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope the CA is doing well. Yes, Balrog is Durin's Bane. All right, but now the Phoenix is going to fly on in. There's a missile turret here, which means a little bit harder to run on in, but what does Hero do? He says, ah, yes, Marines. Marines are tasty. I know you're all letting me. I've seen your 5 barracks, so anything I can do to go and cut off the teeth of that a little bit is going to be nice. But for now, the Phoenix here, they're sharking around. Hero has this 3rd base on the way, but big thing is we need this pylon to finish up so shield batteries can go down. And realistically, this 3rd base, as this is, of course, again, it is all in by special. He's got 5 barracks. In fact, this is like the Clem 8 racks. This is pretty cool. Notice there are no add-ons on the 4th and 5th barracks. He's just saying, I need as much production here ASAP. I'll take those 2 extra Marines at a time. I probably can't produce, I probably can't support 5 add-on barracks anyways, because it is only on 2 bases. So again, I need to get as much stuff as I can, as quick as I can. Hero may even not choose to hold this base. Knowing what he knows about this game, he may just say, you know what? This is going to be a magnet. I'm going to let you spend time here trying to kill this base while I sit, while I wait, while I build more things, while I wait for my warp-ins off of my 6 gateways to complete further and further. But no, he is saturating the base. This is not just going to be a magnet here. And Special's up on double the army supply. Special's up 40 army supply right now. There is no splash in this army from Hero. There will be no splash in this army from Hero. And sure, he got good harassment, but this army is primarily Marines. Phoenix lists don't do all that much against it. I mean, he's going to try, and Zealots are going to try to cut things off. This is not what you want here, Hero. You got to back the hell on up here. He's going to get a good scout. He's going to say that army is freaking massive, and the force fields are going to have to do something, but yo, Special knows what's up. He knows how this game goes. The rocks are going to go down ASAP. We got a drop here, though. Phoenix going to find that one. That is going to be nice. At least Hero knows that what he needs to deal with here. Lock-ons on top of one of the Zealots will go down. Force fields for now are fine, and Special's going for the hard push. Missile turrets going on down here. Hero, he needs more time. He needs time to equalize the thing, but he says, I'm going to go for here right now. Widowmine's not yet burrowed. Are we going to have the drag on top of the army? The answer is no. No drag on the Widowmines here. So many of these Zealots are going down, but now the Widowmines, they are on cooldown. Maybe that's going to be enough, but I don't think so. Special's army is disgustingly big, and the Zealots on the backside, they're going to get on top of the Widowmines. Not even the army. The probes are getting bold here. Hero, he's in dire, straight, desperate need of a hold. But Special says, no, 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 Hero. You've been too damn greedy. Your reputation precedes you, and I will punish it. Into the natural he goes. 123 supply to 69. Nice. Special in the natural. Now there is nothing that Hero can do anymore. His army is a paltry 22. The Phoenix are going down. The Marines reign supreme. Special, he 2-0s Hero.